Hey, hello and welcome. My name is Miss Tina and you are watching Squaziland, the occasional dose of my reviews, reactions and opinions. Today I'm going to react to the latest chapter of One Piece, chapter 1187. Thank you very much for joining me this week too. We are back from the flashback, so we are hopefully getting some fights and things like that. I mean, Luffy literally just punched Emu in the face, so what can we hope for if not for a fight? What I heard about this chapter, unfortunately, fake Facebook groups, I started liking things, about the Harley because I saw that, in the anime they are at the Harley stuff, and, I like those pictures and everything, and now it just keep popping up with spoilers. I mean, come on, man. Why do you have to spoil me? So I know, or at least I think, because, I was just get away there from there, and it was about Sanji, that maybe Sanji has some sort of powers, maybe he doesn't, and while it's obvious sort of that we are going to see the Zoro and Sanji fights, it's still like it's so hard not to get spoiled, even in One Piece. If you like One Piece, and you cannot like posts about One Piece because Facebook groups usually have spoilers in them too, and yeah. But the chapter is out, so I'm here and you are here for the reaction. So let's react to this chapter. Chapter 1187. Okay, let's see. The chapter's title is The Coves. I love the title. Okay, The Coves. It's always like, yes, we get to know something from the past. In the previous chapter we got to know how sort of how the giants were defeated. So maybe we get some more lore from Emu. Emu is very talkative right now. Oh, and that's very cute. Cover request by Nabobo D420 land. Reiju Stern is calling some swans to protect an ugly duckling, and it's naturally it's a Sanji duckling, and the family is there too. It's actually quite cute and funny. Aww. It's actually very, very sweet. I love it. It's nice to see these characters back. Reiju was a cool sister type of character for sure. Okay, so Luffy shocks Emu, and even Loki's like, whoa. And yeah, it was a mighty punch already, and Luffy's not even in gear. I don't know what. Okay, and Emu is using his black stuff. Huff huff. You may have got a good one in, but that's only thanks to all the damage I already dealt him. Okay, Loki's not giving compliments so easily. You seem real beat up. Relax for a bit. Relax? Who do you think you are talking to? And Luffy is noticing this black thing on his shoulder. Whoa. Whoosh. Okay, and it's going on to Loki to bastard, huh? Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not really hot. It doesn't even hurt that much. What's this black fire? Stigma. Ooh. Wow, this guy's even more scary up close. I don't know who says that. We are to aim above the belly, where the sword pierced him a moment ago. Damn it, what's this stuff? It's spreading. Okay. Okay, I guess. So it's attacking. I try to comprehend what's happening, and Luffy is there like, what is this? And it is attacking Loki where he was previously attacked, obviously, and it's a form of sword, but not. That's interesting. What's this thing? It's not okay. And okay, we are going back to the previous part. They want to break the ice, the Straw Hat crew, and it just won't break. Nothing is working, says Jinbe, and this really can't be made of ice, can it? Says Usopp. It's more like a diamond or something, says Frankie, and Nami's like, oh, whether it's ice or not, she would have already suffocated by now. But why is she why is she so sparkly? I don't know. Why is her arm sparkling? And she's like excited. Ouch, dummy. But look, it's the cold touch. Or actually, I'm not really sure, but you can't tell? Hey, you're right. When I touch it, I'm not really sure. Enough. You non-humans cannot tell. It's definitely cold. Okay. Hey, look out from behind. Yeah, I mean, Rook is touching it, but he cannot feel cold, or I don't know, sometimes he feels cold. And Frank is touching it, but yeah. Okay, and Loki is crushing in. Yeah. Watch out, the hammer. Okay, and the hammer is the one that can break the ice. Squeak, squeak. Whoa, and the ice, I think is broke. No way, was he beaten? He has been stabbed in the chest, and cough, cough, squeak. Hey, look, the ice has started to melt. That's not good, because if it melts before Emu leaves, it means that Shuri will leave with Emu. Princess Shuri. Whoosh. Okay, and there is one on Luffy as well. Whoa. And Luffy's trying to, make it go away. He's even throwing away his jacket. And I don't know. I don't get it. And he's trying to pierce through Luffy as well with music, but it doesn't get Luffy. And Emu is a bit wondering about that. So Luffy avoided the attack with ease. That's weird. It's definitely weird. I don't know how to comprehend this attack of Emu. It's like, what is that? It has some sort of music to it, that's for sure. See Cloudport West Village, and we can see old maps and everything. Zoro's location. Look who it is. One of the 3 demons, a Straw Hat. Weren't you just at the village? What are you doing here? Looking for beating? Okay, now Saint Summers is like, and I really like Zoro's shot here. He looks extremely cool there. That's a cool Zoro shot. You bastards ruined our reunion feast with our old friends. Oh, sorry about that. We are just here to pick up 10 or 20 kids at most. My associate should be bringing them over from the village any minute now. Then we will be out of your hair, it says. Okay, it's like, oh, sorry to bother you. We are just here for the kids, and then we are leaving so you can have your feast. It's so casual. I love it. It's like, he's one hand on his hips, and he's like, yeah, it's like, I have to take 20 kids, but, you can continue. I'm sorry for bothering you. I love the style. Is that so, says Zoro. What a coincidence. One of my associates is also swinging by the village. But I don't think your guy will be the one coming back. Wow, such a major hype up for Sanji by Zoro, which is a rare case. Oh, may I ask why, says Summers. Because he will be dead. Okay, Zoro is definitely because he will. Okay, great. Yeah, you really have no idea just how awesome we are right now, he says, and Thorn attack is here, and Zoro's trying to block it, and he did block it. In the west, village rain pours as if a hole was torn in the sky. I'm starting to grasp the situation. Problem number 1. A monster bigger than any giant is trying to kidnap the kids. Okay, who is it? Okay, it's Sanji, okay. I just saw him. That's a pain to deal with. Their mothers are crying their eyes out. I cannot stand the sight of it, but I can't save the brats by myself because of problem 2. That monster is a woman, and I cannot kick it. That's another pain to deal with. Again, he's jumping around. And the warriors won't stop at anything until the kids are safe. Ripley! Damn it, leave him alone, call him. Mommy, I'm sorry, I can't again. I got caught again, sorry. I just couldn't read it. Then there is problem number 3. While I can't stand to see a woman cry, it's okay if I don't join their fight. because I know the cause of all this is really you, and he's attacking, killing him. Even if the giants lose the sight of you, you cannot outrun me, he says. Good grief, you are tough. You are really tough, says Killingham. I'm ending this here. You fool! There's a big difference between tough and immortal. There is no way you can beat me. Your assessment is right, though. If I were out of commission, my ability would dissipate. So go on, go ahead and try. Let's see if you can't take out the rain god. You can't take out it. Sorry, I got confused a bit. Onward, rain god, take those brats away. How terrifying. And Sanji's like, I know your weakness. Okay. And he's so pitiful there. It's like, I know your weakness. Oh, ha, 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 ho, ho. How interesting, says Killingham. So you are saying you can use Conqueror's Haki? Is that your secret? Go ahead then, kill me. Your captain is one of the 4 emperors. You should be meticulous if you intend to have his back. My bad. Hey old man, what about me? Okay, we are going back to this. Do I really not have Conqueror's Haki? You have the traits of one who might. Really? But somehow you seem to be burdened with painful uncertainty. You must be a king yourself if you truly wish to make Luffy the Pirate King. What a line. You must be a king yourself if you truly wish to make Luffy the Pirate King. And Sanji is like beaten, but it's like a king. I mean, the king of perverts, the king of cooks, you can choose Sanji. The king of women. And okay, and we can see the music is back on and Luffy is in his gear fit mode. So thou hast finally revealed thyself, Joey boy. Okay, and we get very, very cool writing. Saint Nerona Imu Vazas Monkey D. Luffy. Don't go calling me whatever you want, he says. The name is Luffy, the man who is gonna be king of the pirates. And this is the end of the chapter. I don't see any breaks. Who truly has the qualities of a king? Special cover and color spread next issue to celebrate the 29th anniversary. Boy, 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 boy. Great chapter. I love it. I love the fact that, Sanji is really thinking about, and Sanji has to be the king of something, Zoro is like, yeah, I'm the king of the underworld or whatever, and Luffy is the king of the pirates, and Sanji has to be a king of something. And with painful uncertainty, you must be a king yourself if you truly wish to make Luffy the Pirate King. Well, we have 1 week to discuss that or figure it out. What kind of king Sanji would be? The king of cooks, the king of food. I mean, it would suit him, but king of perverts, that... Sorry, it's just... Yeah. And it's really interesting, now I'm seeing Luffy in his gear fit mode, and he's not smiling. He is not smiling. He has a very serious face on, and some of his, his leg is black, one of his arm is black, as if he's currently changing, and even his belt is black. So it's really weird to see him like this. I love it. It's just weird. He's not smiling, he's not laughing, he's not fooling around. He's like, and he's also, don't go calling me whatever you want. The name is Luffy, the man who's gonna be the king of the pirates. And it's really interesting. I think it's important here, and maybe that's sort of the very essence of this manga, that Luffy has always been like this. Hi, I'm Monkey D. Luffy, and I'm going to become the Pirate King. And he's always defining himself. You know his name. You know that he wants to be the Pirate King. But he needs to keep his personality. There were many discussions about if you eat the devil fruit and you lose your personality if you give in to it. And you know, a human fruit, definitely the Nika fruit, in fact, can swallow you. So the devil fruit can swallow your personality, and maybe that is what happened to Emu, perhaps. I mean, I don't know what happened there, but maybe he has been, or Emu has been swallowed by the devil fruit, and Emu was not himself when he ate it, and this is why, you know, his mind got twisted. I don't know. This chapter has solved a few things. I'm looking forward to the fights between Zoro and Summers, and Gillingham versus Sanji. I think they are going to be great, and I love Zaza too, and really just the whole chapter is really cool, and I'm waiting for the next chapter. There doesn't seem to be any break, which makes me very happy, and it's very interesting to see these weird things, you know, that the stigma stuff that you know, I'm just looking through the chapter, and that this stigma stuff is being given out so by Emu, and I don't know where to put it exactly, but you know, it can cause some damage. And of course that Shuri gets accidentally unfrozen. Now, I'm sure that we have to save her and she's not going to stay, but yeah. Oh, I see now. You know, I'm going through the chapter, and I mentioned before that, you know, when Nami said that, ooh, and you know, her eyes were sparkling, and I was wondering, why is her eye sparkling? I mean, what the hell? I mean, she's in the ice and they cannot rescue her, but it's, you know, Frankie said it's more like diamond or something, and Nami is reacting to that, and ooh, is it something worth it? Or you know, is it something that is worth a lot, basically? And she's reacting to the diamond aspect to it. Now I get it. You know, at first I just didn't get it, but you know, it's really good to reread the chapter. I don't want to bore anyone with rereading the whole thing. I'm just going through it, and I think it was a very impactful chapter with many things discussed, and many things were shown. I don't believe in Emu's ability just quite yet, but it was really nice to see, and the cover page is cool too. So I'm really glad that I got to react to this chapter, and hopefully next week it's going to be another great chapter. Thank you very much for joining me this week too, and if you like, you know what to do. Until our next time, please take care of yourselves. Bye bye.